yo, girl got some power. Girl got some pipes. Man, that felt and sounded amazing. Now, is she really singing live? I know she had to sing the song, I'm not taking that, but she's singing live now. Because my students, all my students who are watching this, she's doing something that I tell y'all don't do. Now, if she's singing live, she's doing it very, very well. Because I don't know how she sung that whole song with her legs crossed. She sung that song with power and dignity, right? And so I don't know how she was able to get that sound out like that. So, but I don't know if that was really live. Doesn't matter. Let's just judge the performance. The performance was absolutely amazing. Now she did something else. I've heard Mariah Carey do it a little bit in her heyday, where she does like this falsetto before the full voice. I can't do it. There's a and the power came. Falsetto full. Nice. Rick, did you hear that? That was nice. Beautiful. And one of the things we look at as artists is like we look for errors and mistakes, right? And it's not like looking for to say, oh, you made a mistake. It just lets us know how great you are. It's no different than those of us who play golf, right? You are good in golf based on how many mistakes you make, right? So, you know, that's how you determine your par. So the same thing here, like as other artists, and we look and we say, hey, wow, she just went and sung that whole piece of music flawlessly. So then it just puts you somewhere else. Like, wow, man, like I didn't hear a mistake. I didn't hear it. And she led the modulation. Because they were in F. Then they went up to F sharp. And she had she had to sing the note that's off to get them to move to the next key. Yo, that's not easy. She was able to do that. And the song was sung extremely well, not just in terms of perfection, in terms of notes and stuff like that. It was just like sung really, really well in terms of, I felt it. All right. Whoa. Here's what I would say about this. There's not much really to talk about with her as well. I think that she did a good job, you know, presenting herself. And I can't really talk about diction and stuff that much because I don't really understand the language. However, it all felt good. And she used all placements. Even when she went to her full voice, it was pretty big. She filled the room. And what I'm loving about these artists that you guys are choosing is that they are good performers. And to me, what that means to be a good performer is to be able to do the song at a very high level with very small amounts, or to know noticeable mistakes. If I listened to that again, I probably wouldn't notice mistakes, and I'm a critic. I didn't really notice any mistakes. That's a great performance. High level singing, and even at the point when she came off of all the high notes, and then brought it down to something really soft, because this is a muscle. And when you strain that muscle, like, think about when you talk loud and you scream, all of a sudden you start to lose your voice, right? And all of a sudden you gotta speak soft. That's tough to do. She was able to do that. She went from all these big notes and then back down to something really, really soft. I was like, whoa, that's tough. That's tough. She's good. She's seasoned.
Class.
What we get game to play to make me feel this way. What we getting to do to let me dream of you. What we getting to say. You never felt this way. What we getting to do to make me dream of you. I don't wanna fall in love.
You know what I think we're learning from these singers that are like getting all these views and that are like really like wowing people? There are two things I think that they're able to bring. Number one is presence, right? So like, you know, stage presence and presence are two different things. Presence is when you have the ability to capture your audience by whatever you do. Sometimes we watch people who just walk into a room and automatically you say, yo, who's that? Who's that? That person has presence. She has a lot of confidence in what she's doing. First of all, the background was amazing, by the way. You know, whoever did the stage design, great job. But she was just so confident, had so much presence in what she was doing, she captured all of our attention, right? So I think some of the new innovative singers, that's one of the things they all are having. The other thing is that this voice placement thing. If you close your eyes, you thought you listened to a guy in the very beginning. She was singing from the back of her throat. The same thing like when some of these other singers sing, you think sometimes you listen to a girl because they're changing their placements. If you listen, it's not the range. She wasn't singing that low. It was low, but it wasn't that low.
And I wish you joy and happiness. But above all this, I wish you love.
Woo! That girl, you make me tear a little bit. There it is. And now that full to that falsetto, that's not easy. And yes, she's doing Whitney's song, but if there's any parallel, it's on the strength and power that she has. One of the things that I've always loved about Whitney Houston is that she could sing a song and almost be perfect in her performance. I felt like this was also perfect in performance. Great pitch, right? She had a lot of power. To be able to sing that kind of power and then go back to those high falsetto notes, that is not easy to do. And then there was like, you tell me, where did she crack? On a song like that, she didn't. That is hard to do. That's like taking somebody who runs track and, you know, you running like 80 miles, you know, and you're running 80 miles nonstop at the same speed. Very, very tough to do. A lot of conditioning. Glennis Grace, wow, girl, you're up there with all the best, you know, Beyonce ain't got nothing on you. Whitney ain't got nothing on you. You're doing it. And for all young vocalists, like, no disrespect to what you're listening to with the R&B and the hip hop music, you know, that's a genre and you should listen to it, to everything. But if you're going to really study the art of singing, you should be listening to artists like this. I would definitely put her in my cachet to other young artists to say, hey, listen to a Glennis Grace song.